So, as a very, very vital part to a program of recovery is willingness, man. And understanding this from a standpoint of somebody that's in recovery, but then also as somebody who worked in recovery after I recovered, and then being able to correlate the willingness of others to the ones
Players
that
do what they want, man.
that actually
Suckers do what
recovered
they can.
to the ones that didn't, as far as in myself and what willingness meant
Players
in my
do what
recovery.
they want, man.
Um,
Suckers do what they can.
Willingness is a very vital part to the spiritual side of it, because at this time you're willing to let everything that you thought you knew go and accept trust in something that you never really trusted in, or allowed to direct your path or your life. And so
Players do what they
as
want,
for
man.
me,
Suckers do what they can.
understanding the concept through the spiritual part of willingness was that I was willing to do whatever it took, willing to let whatever go, all the way down to my wife, my kid's mother, all the way to that point. I stripped everything where I was willing to let everything in my life go. I let rap music go, which was very big to me. I really loved it, music. I loved putting words together, creating concepts, using metaphors.
Players do what they want.
I really, that was a real joy and excitement to me. But at the same time, it also came with a lifestyle. And
Players
so
do what they
it was
want,
a point
man.
where I just was like,
Suckers
to
do
where it was
what they
okay.
can.
I needed to let that go. But from the spiritual standpoint, man, anything that once you're willing to let go, just give it to God. Anything that's meant for you to have in your life, as you turn over a new leaf, God will give it back. It's crazy because I saw that man when I was young in life. I used to have this ambition, and I used to be persistent. Like, even though I was selling drugs and hustling in the streets when I first started off, like, I had a routine, and I was persistent about that routine, which allowed me, with the people that were at my age range, to be one of the first people to really get some money about the game. Several people told me, to where that I was one of the first. Like, later on down the line, and when I fell off, right? Like, boy, you was one of the first people to get some money, out this game in our hood, at my age range. It was other people from my neighborhood that had got money, of course, but in my age range, in my people that were equivalent of my age, that came up around the same time I came up. But I had this ambition, and I was very I was very pursuing of it, and so
I'm a warrior king.
But as years went on, through drug use and going back and forth to jail, I had lost that ambition. And but once I got in recovery and I turned my life around and I changed and turned over a new leaf, man, that ambition came back. So that's where I correlate that. If you're willing to give it up, and if it's meant for you to have, God to give it back to you. Because one thing that I've always been is I've always been a hustler, and not just in the terms of selling drugs. In anything I've ever done, I've always been the type of person. I would get up earlier than other people. I would go to sleep earlier than you know, I would push longer than other people before I took a break. And so that's the type of person that I was, and God restored that. Thank you.
In high school, yeah, I never really could decide on like who I was. Like I didn't like get me right off top. It was not something that just came to me immediately. But me being a Gemini, I knew that I could be whoever the fuck I wanted to be. Excuse me for the cussing. I'm still rough around the edges. Like my pastor say, I'm under construction. I'm under construction, you know what I mean? But the thing is my pastor said something one time in one of his sermons, and he was like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, to whereas there's some of us are eagles, you know what I mean? And that you fly so high, and the only time you ever see another bird is when you see an eagle, because all other birds can't fly that high. That shit, like, man, I said, okay, I'm an eagle. I am truly an eagle in life. So just know, as me being a Gemini, that there is parts to my personality that I like, I don't like, and then there's ones that I love. You know what I mean? It's some that other people love that I don't like. That's crazy, right? Or some people might not like certain parts of my personality, but I love them. Yeah, I see somebody with that Adidas hat on. They better have a baby head. You know what I mean? One of them Beetlejuice head. Better have a Beetle. You know what I mean? He better have some of that Beetlejuice shit sprinkled on him, man. Have that little head. Yeah. Yeah, I see somebody with that Adidas hat on. They better have a baby head. You know what I mean? One of them Beetlejuice head. Better have a Beetle. You know what I mean? He better have some of that Beetlejuice shit sprinkled on him, man. Have that little head. Yeah.